Hey guys, and welcome back to CSI Fatal Conspiracies. In the last episode, which I'm sorry was short, I realised after I finished the filming that it was only 7 or so minutes. I'm sorry for that, but we're back on track with this episode. We're now about to go through all the evidence that we found from the barbershop. So let's start with fingerprints. So we've got print from the ledger. Let's look for Pete. They said it should be Pete Baha's, so you just got to try and match them with the thing. This isn't Pete Baha's, I don't think. See, Sarah, take that. You know, I said it wasn't her. It should be Portia. Is it not Portia? I can see they're not matches, but maybe it was Pete Baha's? If it was Pete, I apologise, Sarah. It's not anyone's. Oh yeah, you have to pick like the gaps where you think there could be differences. So that's a pretty cool feature they added like 2 CSIs ago or something like that. I don't know if it matters if you don't do it very well, but well, obviously it does because I didn't get any matches. Yeah, that's confusing. Let's try some different stuff. Okay, well it doesn't bring up anything, so I don't know about that. Evidence. This is on the Denver tool. Let's look for Pete Baha. This isn't making sense. Surely it should be Baha. Okay, is it Portia? That looks like, yeah, that's Portia.
Portia Weissman used this tool. It might be the one Brian Reed told us she was keeping at the spa.
But this fingerprint is annoying me. Let's do it the other way around. Pete Baha, evidence. This guy. Okay, it just does that. I was sure I'd be him, but it obviously isn't. Okay, well we can't do anything about that for now. Maybe we'll get another fingerprint. I'm not sure who else fingerprint it could be, but let's look at the hard drive next. Okay, thank you.
What's this? Trend Micro Internet Security Pro has detected a virus. Repair. Looks like someone's been practicing unsafe surfing. Okay, let's see what Pete has on this hard drive. Cat pictures, puzzle games, and Portia Weissman's monthly household budget. Looks like we found the drive that was missing from the computer in the loft.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but... well, we know he's in her apartment. We knew that anyway. Let's go to the microscope. We had a lot of stuff in here.
Look at how the imperfections on the blade match up to the markings on the gas line. These shears were used to cut that gas line.
Well, that's a good find. So all the evidence is pointing to Baha. Document analysis? No. Microscopic comparison, right? Shoes. Evidence. Here's shoes.
It's a match.
So here's shoes. So we know he's definitely at the apartment. That is for show. So that, and then that.
Each side of the tool matches one of the distinct shapes ventilating the spa's drywall. Brian Reed's Denver tool is just as likely to have been used to help spread the fire as the tool we recovered from the barber shop.
Okay, so how do we prove anything?
The tool from the barber shop could have been used to break into Portia's apartment. Portia kept her Denver tool at the spa, right where Pete Baja could have easily taken it.
It's not looking good for old Petey. So there's something with these shoes that we haven't done. I don't know what it could be. Shoes, is there anything else to collect? Anything on the laces? Okay, I guess they might come in later, maybe? Oh, that was just a fluke. I was about to click off. That was just a fluke.
We can't just pick that
Okay,
up.
we can't. Come on, Ashley. You know you can't do that. That was kind of a fluke. Is it blood evidence?
What makes you think there would be latent
I
fluids
don't
there?
know, Sarah. You tell me. A fingerprint, really?
That's just where someone would hold a shoe when putting it on.
Okay, that is quite random. I was not expecting that. As of lucky I caught that. I nearly went. I was clicking off it when it popped up, so that was lucky. Chemical. Blueberry muffins evidence. Can we match it to this? No. Search then. Nope. Yep. 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 A nice easy one there.
It's a vegan blueberry muffin, just like it said on the package. Factor out the carbon, and the muffin that helped ignite the fire is identical to the ones we found in Baja's office.
That's not looking good for old Pete here. I'm not going to lie. The chemical found on the shoe. No. Yep. No. Yep. Yep. That's an even simpler one.
More volcanic minerals and acetone.
Okay. I don't know if that helps us. Okay, so this matches something apparently. It doesn't match that. Doesn't match that. Doesn't match that. Doesn't match that. It matches that. Yeah. Oh, it's the same thing. Ah. Oh. No barbershop victims lost. Surely that means something. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Yep. So, yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. No. Yes. Yes.
It's almost pure acetone. No fragrances, no dye. Very few impurities at all.
Okay. Did we have any DNA? I don't think so. No, we've just got to go back to the fingerprint place. Here. Evidence. This bit. Evidence. Pete Baja. That's a match.
Based on the placement of Baja's fingerprint, those have got to be his shoes. The shoes tie Pete Baja to the spot just prior to the explosion. I think we may have enough to nail Baja for starting the fire. His shoes put him in the spa sometime after the acetone was dumped. He'd picked up quantities of both the accelerant and the spa mud. The hair placed Baja in Portia's apartment, but the footprint puts him there sometime after visiting the spa. Okay, I think I have a pretty clear picture of what happened. Baja was laundering money, and when Portia confronted him about it, he panicked. Then he decided to rig the spa to explode. Portia probably showed up after Pete was gone. Doc Robbins said she had marijuana in her system, so she might not have noticed the acetone. While she was there burning to death, Baja was at her apartment looking for the record she was keeping. With what we have now, an arrest warrant won't be a problem. Let's go talk to Brass.
Good, you're all here. What's going on, Captain Brass? What's so sensitive you couldn't discuss it over the phone?
We have a visitor. Miss Beatriz Salazar.
You serious? She's here?
The Queen of the Hive herself just walked in and asked to talk to the CSIs in charge of the Pedro Baja case.
Do you mind if I sit in on this one, Captain Brass?
Be my guest, you can even take my seat. I'll hang back and watch from the viewing room.
That's weird. So this is the drug queen.
Hello, Ms. Salazar. My name is Special Agent...
Jean Huntby. I know who you are. But these two, I am unfamiliar
What
with.
happened to her face?
I shall presume you are the ones persecuting my poor, clumsy pedocito.
We're not persecuting anyone. The evidence speaks for itself, ma'am.
Now's a good time to end it, I think. So we'll do this interview with the crazy woman with the weird face, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Anyways.